YouTube channel. Now we are going to see sum number 17, 20, 21, 23 and 26 in chapter 2, exercise 2.2. Now we will go to sum 17, question number 17. The question here is, at what rate percent will rupee 2000 amounts to rupee 2315.25 in 3 years at compound interest? Okay, here what is given here? So this is what the amount, so this is what the principal and this is what the amount. Okay, amount to rupee 2315.25 and this is what the time period, which is what n. Okay, we are supposed to find rate of interest. Okay, we are supposed to find rate of interest. So using the same formula, which is what amount equal to, okay, let R be the rate of interest. Let R be the rate of interest given P equal to rupee 2000, amount A equal to rupee 2315.25, 2315.25 and n here is 3 years. Okay, so we are supposed to find R here, no? So we are going to use amount formula, which is what amount A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. So which is what amount here is, already we know that 2315.25 and principal here is 2000, then 1 plus R, we are asking the R as it is, then n here is 3. Okay, the next step, we are bringing this 2000 to this side, it should become 2315.25 divided by 2000, which is equal to, taking LCM, we will be getting 100 plus R whole divided by 100 the whole cube. Okay, the next step, this 100 comes to this numerator this side, that is 100 cube, right? 100 into 100 into 100 divided by 2000, which is equal to 100 plus R the whole cube. Because this denominator 100 cube comes to this side, this numerator part, right? So next, we are going to do the calculation part, which is what, cancelling these 3 zeros. Okay, then multiplying this with this one, what we will be getting? 2315. If you multiply with the 100 this one, you will be getting rounded value. Okay, which is what? This is 5 times, right? Into 5, which is equal to 100 plus R the whole power 3. Okay, then multiply this one, 5 5s are 25, balance 2, 10 12 2, balance 1, 25 26, balance 1, 5 6, then 15 5, balance 1, 5 2 7, 11. Okay, then which is what you want to check it whether this is a cube number of what number you want to check it. For our clue, for your clue I am telling you, here the number is here 100. Okay, what is the number here? It is 100, it is a cube number. Okay, is there any cube number nearer to 100, next to 100 or 105, 103, you want to check it. So as per the calculation, this is the cube of 105, right? This is the cube of 105. So which is equal to 100 plus R the whole cube, right? So taking cube root on both sides, taking cube root on both sides, taking cube root on both sides, what we get? 105 equals 100 plus R. So which implies 105 minus 100 equals R. Therefore, rate of interest R equals 5%. This is what we want to find as per this question. Okay. Next question is, at what rate percent per annum compound interest would rupee 80,000 amounts to rupee 88,200 in 2 years? Interest being compounded yearly. Also find the amount after 3 years at the above rate of compound interest. Okay, what is given here? This is for the principal and this is for the amount, right? In 2 years. Okay. So we are supposed to find amount after 3 years. This is what, and we don't know the rate of interest here, so we are supposed to find rate of interest by using that amount and the principal. Okay. So what is given here? Given P 60,000 and A equals 88,200 and N year is 2 years. So let R be the rate of interest. R be the rate of interest. Okay, by using the amount formula we are going to find the rate of interest, that is amount A equals P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n, which implies 88,200 equals 80,000 bracket 1 plus R by 100 the whole power 3, right. Next, bringing that 80,000 to this side down, this is what 88,200 by 80,000, which is equal to, after taking LCM this side, 100 plus R by 100 the whole power 3. Okay. Next, 88,200, I am taking this 100 cube denominator to this side, numerator part, right. I am writing this denominator 80,000 here and the numerator part of that side, which is what 100 plus R the whole cube as it is. Okay, so from here this is 100 plus R the whole cube by 100 cube. This 100 cube comes to this side to the numerator as split into 3 equal parts, right? 3 parts, 300 into 100 into 100. Okay, do all the cancellations. So 4 zeros we want to strike it off. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Okay. Then by 8 table we can cancel this one time and here 1, here this 2 cannot be done, so 20, so put 0 to 1645, right? Okay, which is equals 102500, which is equal to 100 plus R the whole power 3. Okay. Next, let us try with 110 cube, this one, right? So, which is the cube of, so just we will check it out. 110 into 110, which is what? Okay. 11 11s are 120 with 00. Then again 110 if you put means, see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then which is what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Same 0, 0, 1, 2, 1. Okay, right? Then 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay. So we are not getting for that too. So we'll try the next one. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, for 2 years only we are supposed to calculate, as we don't get the answer. So I have done here for 2, instead of 2 years, here I have written 3 years, right? So you have to change it here to 2 years, right? So then go with the calculations. So we are supposed to find amount after 3 years, but for 2 years we are supposed to calculate, we have to find rate of interest. I have written here, but I made a mistake. Okay. Let me proceed. 88,200 by 80,000 into 100 into 100 equals 100 plus R the whole power 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is what? 8 table one time. 1, 1, 0. Here. At a time we are taking 2 numbers from 8 to 16. Then 45. Okay. Then this is what? 105 the whole square, which is equal to 100 plus R the whole square. Okay. If you want, you can check it. 105, 25, 5, 0, 5, 0, 1, 2, 10, 0, 1, 1. So this is what the square of 105, right? Okay. So taking square root on both sides, taking square root on both sides, we get 105 equal to 100 plus R. So which implies 105 minus 100 equals R. R equal to 5%. right? Okay, after that we are supposed to find the amount after 3 years. Okay, we know that amount after 2 years equals principal for the third year, principal for the third year, right? So that is third year principal. I am assuming here as P3, which is what? 88,200. Okay, we are going to find the compound interest for the third year. Compound interest for the third year, which is what? P3 into R into T by 100, which is equal to 88,200 into R. Here is 5 what we have found, and time period each year only we are calculating now. So after doing all these calculations, multiply this 5 2 are 10, balance 1 40, 41 1, balance 4 40 44. So which is for the interest. Okay, that is I3. This is what the interest 4,410. So we are supposed to find amount after 3 years. So therefore amount after 3 years equal to P3 plus I3, which is equal to 88,200 plus 4,410, right? Which is what? 0, 1, 6, 12, 2, balance 9. Okay, 9,216, which is what the solution we are supposed to find for this question. Okay, rate of interest 5% and amount after 3 years is 9,000. Right, sorry, 92,610. Right. Okay. Next we will go to next sum, which is what? Question number 21 in exercise 2.1. A certain sum amounts to rupee 5,292 in 2 years and to rupee 5,556.60 in 3 years. That is in 3 years compound interest. Okay, so we are supposed to find the rate and the sum, rate of interest and the sum. Okay, so according to this question, okay, amounts to certain sum amounts to rupees in 2 years, and this is what 3 years, right? The third year amount, okay, second year amount will be the principal of the third year, we know very well, right? Amount after 2 years will be the principal of the third year. Okay, let R, so what? This is what? In 2 years, this is what the amount, and in 3 years, this is what the amount. Okay, we want to find rate as well as principal. Okay, so according to this question, what we are going to do here is, so we know that amount after 2 years is principal for the third year. Principal for the third year, right? These are equal to both the same only. Okay, we know that amount after 2 years equal to principal for the third year. So therefore, right here, so here this is what here 2 years amount it is given, and third year amount also given. So here the time period, that is time period equal to 1 year. So therefore amount A becomes P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So which implies 5,556.60 equals 5,292 into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Here is 1. Okay, so before this, you want to write it. Let R be rate of interest. Let R be rate of interest. Okay. So which implies 5556.60 by 5292, which is equal to 100 plus R by 100. Since it is second year and third year, so the time period here is one only, right? Next, which implies 5556.60, taking this 100 to this side. Hundred plus R. So which implies 555660 by 5292 equals 100 plus R. Okay. If we divide this 555660 by 5292, right? Okay. So this will become 1 time, this is 105 times. So which implies 105 minus 100 equals R, which implies R is equal to 5%. Therefore, rate of CA here is compound interest equal to 5% per annum. Okay. Next we want to find sum, no? So let the original principal be P, right? Okay. Then we want to find here by using the same formula, but here for 2 years, according to the 2 years calculation, that is amount A equals P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Here we are using that for amount after 2 years, what is that? It is not 5192 and principal we don't know. Then 1 plus R, what we have found, that is 5% by 100. So time period is 2. Okay. So because amount after 2 years only we are taking here, so the time period also we are taking here 2. Keep it in mind. This is most important step, right? Then bringing all this to this side, which is what? 1 time 20. 20 plus 1, 21 by 20 the whole square, right? So which is what? 5292. Taking that to this side, 21 into 21, which is what? Here. Okay. So if we cancel that two, we will be getting 12 times 400, 441, 5292 into 400 by 441. This is 1 time, this is 12 time, which is equal to P. So that is P equal to 4800. Therefore, sum of money P equal to rupee 4800. Clear? Okay. Okay, yeah. Our next question is question number 23. The question here is, in what time will rupee 15,625 amount to rupee 17,576 at 4% per annum compound interest? As we have already, so far we have found the amount, principal, rate of interest. This is the sum, which is the first sum which we are going to find time here, right? The time is what? We are assumed N. Okay, the compound interest from the time period symbol we have used here is N. Okay, this 15,625 is principal and the 17,576 is the amount. Okay, and rate of interest given here is 4%. The same formula we are going to use here, but we are going to find time period, which is what? N, right? So what is given here? Given here is P equal to rupee 15,625 and A here is rupee 17,576. R here is 4%, right? So therefore amount A equals P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. Okay. So what is amount given here? 17,576 and principal is 15,625 into here 1 plus R here is 4 by 100 the whole power N. Okay, bring this to this side, which is what? 15,625 to this side denominator and do the calculation here 1 time 25 times 25 into 1, 25 plus 1, 26. 26 by 25 the whole power here. Okay. Listen guys, here only we must be very careful here. What is the number here after doing all the calculations? The number here, the number will be the related to this number. Okay. So this number will be cube of this numerator part, a square of this numerator part. So if you are familiar with, if you have practiced with the cube number, square number, then it will be easy for us to find what is this number is a cube of which number we can find it. It will be easy for us. So to get a clue, we have to check with this number. Okay. Because if these numbers are same, then we can find the power number here. So in my view, I am telling this is the 26 cube and this is 25 cube. Okay. So you can check it later. That is 26 by, this is what the 26 cube and this is what the 25 cube. Okay. Cube of 26 is 17,576 and cube of 25 is 15,625. Right? Okay. Then so what we can write it, since bases are equal, then the power should be equal. Okay. Since bases are equal, then powers should be equal. Right? That is here, these are 26 by 25 are the bases. So if the bases are equal, then we can say that the powers are also equal. So therefore n here is 3 years. Right? So therefore time n equal to 3 years. Okay. Our next question here is question number 26. The question is, what sum will amount to rupee 2,782.50 in 2 years at compound interest if the rates are 5% and 6% for the successive years? This sum is also one new and different and important sum, where here successive rate of interest is given. We are going to assume this as R1 and this as R2. Okay. So we want to find the principal here. What sum is? Principal we want to find it. Here the amount is given, which is what? 2,782.50. The time period here is 2 years. So using the same amount formula with successive rate of interest formula, we are going to find this one. Okay, this will be very easy, but this is somewhat different from previous sums. Okay, now we'll go to the sum part. So what is given here? Given amount equal to 2,782.50 and n here is 2 years. Right? And we are naming this successive years rate of interest as R1 5%, R2 6%. Next, we are going to assume let P be the sum of money. Let P be the sum of money. So, therefore, amount A equals P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100, since successive rate of interest are given, rates of interest are given here. So which implies 2782.50 equals P is P, that is 1 plus R1 here is 5 by 100 into 1 plus 6 by 100. Okay. Next, cancel here by 5 table, this is 1 time, this is 20 times, by 2 table 3 times, this is 50 times, right? By 2 table here, by 5 table. Okay. So what we are going to have here is 2782.50 equals P bracket 20 plus 1 is 21 by 20 into 50 into 150, 50 plus 3 here is 53 by 50. Okay. So bringing all the known to one side, that is denominator to this side to the numerator part and numerator to this side to the denominator part, we will be getting here. Okay, which is for 2782.50 into 5 2s are 10, so 00 by 21 into 53. Calculation as you like, you can do it, but you want to get the correct answer here. So I am going to multiply this one with 1000, which will be 278250, another one more 0, then 21 into 53, this is what P. By 21 table if we cancel, this is one time, this is 132500, then by 53 table if we cancel this is one time, and this is 2500. So therefore P equal to rupee 2500, that is sum of money P equals rupees 2500. This is what the answer for this question. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment box. Please share and subscribe.